You are 22 years old with a laptop and a dream. An offer letter from a Series B startup in San Francisco. $28 an hour. You do the math in the shower. You tell your parents. Your mother screenshots it and sends it to her sister. You move into a 3-bedroom apartment with 4 other people. You sleep on a loft bed. The ceiling is 11 inches from your face. You are in San Francisco. You are in the game. Day 1. Someone hands you a mug that says, "Move fast." 17 Slack channels. A Jira board with 340 open tickets. Your manager says, "Great question. Let's take that offline." It never comes. By week 3, you are working 55 hours a week on an intern salary. Stand-ups at 9 a.m. Deployment reviews at 7 p.m. Nobody asked you to do this. The culture is ambient pressure. Unspoken, omnidirectional, completely effective. The company is burning $400,000 a month. Everyone can feel it. You are 22, absorbing the anxiety of a company with 18 months left. Some weeks you ship something real. A senior engineer nods and says, "Nice." Other weeks, 40 hours reformatting CSV files. The internship ends. They offer you a full-time role. Of course they do. $115,000. Equity. You sign within 48 hours. You call your mother. She cries. You don't tell her about the cliff. You are 23. You have a salary now. You feel legitimate. Your first formal review meets expectations. You smile and say thank you. Your phone buzzes at 2:14 a.m. Something upstream broke. You fix it in 40 minutes. Nobody mentions it in stand-up. The equity math. A spreadsheet. Pre-dilution. Pre-liquidation preferences. The Series C is taking more time than anticipated. The room goes silent. 3 weeks later, a strategic restructuring. 14 people are laid off. You watch colleagues carry their things out in cardboard boxes. You survive. You are not sure whether to feel grateful or implicated. Your workload increases 30%. No retention bonus. Never mentioned again. By month 14, you are genuinely good at your job. Second review. Meets expectations. Potential promotion in the next cycle. Your social life is contracting. You cancel plans more than you keep them. You are 26. Software engineer 2. $148,000. You know the code base better than people here twice as long. The next level requires scope expansion, doing senior work before senior pay. The Series C closed, $47 million, flat valuation. The equity math quietly crushed. Claire, the board observer, sits in the back and says very little. The relationship breaks on a Sunday afternoon at the kitchen table. I feel like I'm dating your career and not you. You go to work on Monday. You close a sprint on Wednesday. Life continues. Friends who didn't go into tech have mostly left. Austin, Denver, Portland. Net worth at 27, $68,000. Making enough to stay, not enough to leave. The burnout arrives not as a collapse, but as a dimming. A therapist asks what you're getting from the work. You say, money, structure, identity. You are 29, senior software engineer, $257,000 total comp. You are leading architecture decisions that will shape the product for 3 years. The VP above you has accepted something. You can see it in his face. A recruiter calls. Seed stage startup. 0.8% equity. Founders with a track record. You run the math 17 different ways. 500 million exit, 4 million. You take the new job. You give notice on a Tuesday. On your last day, someone buys cake from the Good Bakery on Valencia Street. You walk into the afternoon sun. You feel possibility. You'd forgotten what it felt like. You are 33, VP of Engineering, 85 employees, 28 million ARR. Your calendar, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., solid blocks, Monday through Friday. You missed your best friend's rehearsal dinner. A production outage. At the wedding, you checked your phone 4 times during the ceremony. His face through the winery window. You on the phone in the parking lot. The term sheet arrives, $45 million at a $310 million valuation. 11 days later, the investor withdraws. The champagne glasses are still in the drying rack. 6 months of runway. You project confidence and stand up every morning. A bridge round closes. $8 million, 20% discount. Enough. Not what anyone wanted. You are 37, Director of Engineering, 71 million ARR, 210 employees. The decisions that matter happen in conversations that don't appear on any calendar. James, the co-founder, leaves. Priya didn't argue for him. You were in the room. You end up in the emergency room with chest pains. Stress-induced cardiac arrhythmia. You lie there 4 hours. Then you pick up your phone and answer 7 Slack messages. You are 41, Chief Technology Officer, the office with the window view. Your stake at IPO valuation, approximately $1.98 million. After taxes, after lockup. The loneliness at the top is not isolation. It's the absence of honesty. The IPO price is at $18, opens at $24. Confetti falls in the lobby. Underneath the real smile, the exhaustion of someone who has been sprinting for 19 years. 3 months later, the company misses its first quarterly earnings as a public company. The stock drops 28% in a single day. Your equity loses $560,000 between 9:30 and 4 p.m. You look at the window. The city below has nothing to do with your stock price. You turn back to the room. Let's talk about the Q4 narrative. You are 41, net worth $1.9 million. You work 65 hours a week. The Thursday evening calendar block labeled personal, moved or canceled 11 times. You think about the 22-year-old with a laptop and the offer letter. The pipeline alerts at 2:14 a.m. The champagne in the drying rack. The hospital bed. Ambition is real, and it has cost you things that don't appear on any cap table. A Slack message from Priya. Board wants a 10% headcount reduction plan by Friday. You type, on it, you press send. The cursor blinks. Somewhere in the mission, a 22-year-old is doing math in the shower. The number is $28 an hour. They are whispering it to themselves. It sounds like a prayer. Tomorrow they will be handed a mug. It will say something about speed or disruption. They will not know about the term sheet that falls through 11 days after the champagne. The system needs people who don't know yet. The money is real. The time isn't.